Hello, everybody. How are you this really dreary Sunday afternoon? At least it's dreary here in Warner Robins. It has been raining all day, and I don't know when it's gonna stop. Hey, Diane, how are you? So I had, my thought today was we were gonna play with this Wild Roses background stamp set because I hadn't played with it yet. So I thought, well, let's give it a shot. So I sat here and played with it for a little while before I decided to make a live video because I was like, well, I don't want to go on here and screw it all up. So let's see. I used all different colors. So here's Rich Razzleberry. And it's tone on tone. So I did Rich Razzleberry on Rich Razzleberry. And then I stamped the sentiment in Rich Razzleberry. Hey, Jenny. And this paper right here, this piece of Designer Series paper is from Artistry Blooms. And it's already that ombre color right there. We're going to use another piece of that in a minute. But that one's Rich Razzleberry. I have different ones. Hey, Rhonda. So this one is Blackberry Bliss, and you can hardly see it. I think it's really pretty, but you can really hardly see the flowers. Blackberry Bliss on Blackberry Bliss. I like it. It's subtle, but it's pretty. It almost looks black, but that's Blackberry Bliss. Let's see, I have other colors. I have Calypso Coral. That one's pretty. And then these I just stamped them tone on tone. I'm going to show you how to use a big background stamp easily. This one is Daffodil Delight. It turned out pretty. I like it. I like the Daffodil Delight. This one is Terracotta Tile. And you can stamp these in any color, on any color. I just chose to use tone on tone to kind of play with it this afternoon. And then this one is Mango Melody. It's really, I don't know, I like it. Some of the tone on tones are kind of bland. Is that the right word? I don't know. Hey, Chris. But this one turns out great. Okay, so today we're gonna use, for the card today, I'm gonna use So Saffron. And the background stamp. I don't know how you guys use a background stamp or if you know how to use a background stamp, but they're so big. Now, we have a ginormous block. What number is it? It's the F block. Look at how big that thing is. So yes, you can put your stamp on that block and then you can attempt to pick it up and attempt to put it where you, yeah. Or there's an easier way. Let me show you the easier way. You lay your background stamp flat, okay? Just lay it flat. Now, you can put it on the block if you want to, but just lay it flat. So, I'm going to use So Saffron ink, and I am going to ink up the whole thing. I'm trying to hold it in the corner, so it's hard to get into the corner. Okay. So, you ink it up, and you ink it up good. And then, you take your piece of cardstock. Hey, Allison. You take your card front or whatever it is that you want done, and you're going to lay it right on here, okay? So just lay it down. Now, take your placemat, grid paper, and just put it right over it, okay? Right smack over it, and then rub all over. Now, this does two things. It keeps your fingers clean, because there's ink up there. Well, I'll show you my paper in a minute. And this way you can get good, even coverage. Okay? Hopefully. We'll see. See, all that ink would have ended up on my fingers if I just rubbed right here. So then when you pick it up, voila. Look at how pretty. And your fingers are clean. My fingers might not be clean because I've been playing all day. But that's how you do that. And you can, like I said, you can do this with any color, with any background stamp. That's all you got to do. So, usually to clean these, I rinse them off in the sink. That's the easiest way to clean a background stamp that I have found. Maybe you know something that I don't. But that's the easiest way I found. Now, I'm going to take this piece of Designer Series paper, which is also from Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper, and this is the full sheet. That's the full sheet. Look at those ombre colors, isn't it pretty? So we're going to take this little piece right here, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment from Happy Thoughts and Jackie Bullheis. This is Jackie Bullheis's stamp set, $1 Million stamp set. So we're going to take this one. Today is great because it's all about you, the great person you are and the great things you do. That's the stamp we're going to use. And it fits right on a 1-inch piece. So I have this cut 1 by 4 1/8. And I'm going to use some old olive ink. And I'm going to ink this up. And stamp it. I'm going to show you one more idea with this background stamp in a second. I haven't made a card like it. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and make a second card. So I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to pop it up. Hey, Mama. My mama's watching. It's good to know your mama's watching. You know at least one person likes what's going on. Well, I say that. I'm pretty sure she does. Usually she has my granddaughter with her. The granddaughter also is a big fan. She made me a card. Oh gosh, I don't have it here. I posted it on my Facebook page. She's so adorable. She likes to pretend that she's me. And she made me a card and mailed it to me. She's 4. I'd sign her up on my team, but she's 4. I don't think that's allowed. Okay, so I don't know whether to put it on another piece of So Saffron or if I should put it on a piece of old olive. I think I like the old olive. I think it makes it pop more. I think it makes it pop. Yeah, she's adorable. The 4-year-old's adorable. Her name is Sandra. They named her after me. So, she's mine. I just claim her. She's got more hair than I do. She was born with more hair than me. I have to mind my manners. Yeah, I have to mind my manners because my mom is watching. Okay, so there's that. And we're going to add some of these Artistry Blooms sequins if I can find. But they're laying right there. Let's get these light ones. Light colored ones. And we'll put some of them on there. And then I'm going to show you one more thing that I think is awesome. I love these adhesive back sequins. I think they're terrific. So there you go. Background stamp, one more stamp. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these pieces that I already have stamped. I'm going to trim it a little bit. Let's use this one. Okay, so this is Mango Melody. Stamped on Mango Melody. I'm going to trim this piece to Oh, it's already at 4 inches. Okay, well, there we go. This one's already at 4 inches. So I'm going to cut strips, 1-inch strips. Okay, so I'm going to end up with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I am going to take a piece of, I think Whisper White should do. Whisper White cardstock. Ooh, I wonder what it would look like on black. I'm making this card on the fly here. That one's not the right size. One of these is not the right size. Let's do this one. It needs to be 4 1/8 by 5. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Which is usually the size that I use for my card fronts. Okay. I don't know what black's gonna look like. Okay, so I'm gonna layer these on here. Like the, ooh, I think I'm gonna like the black. With just a space in between. You like the black? Let's see what the white looks like right next to it. Oh, I think I like the black. Oh yeah, we're doing black. Hey, Beth. Okay, we're doing the black one. Okay, so I'm going to take liquid glue so it moves a little bit. And I am going to put these down on here. 1. Again, these are 4 by 1-inch strips. So I have been a busy girl today. Guess what I did today? You'll never guess. I used an Instapot for the first time today. I made some pinto beans. I like pinto beans and ham. So I got a ham bone from Honey Baked Ham. And I borrowed an Instapot because I didn't own one from my friend. She's like, oh yeah, I have 2. She says, you want the big one or the small one? So I ended up with the small one. So I cooked some pinto beans. I have also made, I tell you, I've been busy today. I have also made gooey butter cake. Do you know what gooey butter cake is? If you don't know what gooey butter cake is, you should. And you probably need to Google Paula Deen if you don't know what gooey butter cake is. And I'm going to say, if you don't know who Paula Deen is, you're probably not from the United States. Or at least you're not from the South. So, gooey butter cake is amazing. I don't need to score it. It's already scored. When I turned 40, we went to Savannah for my birthday. And I got to eat at Paula Deen's restaurant. Oh my goodness. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. And they had gooey butter cake for dessert. So I had gooey butter cake for dessert. I've been a fan ever since. It's really simple to make. Really, really simple. There's a whole lot of butter, a cake mix, and a box of powdered sugar. Look at that. Now all we need is a sentiment. Look, here's one. I happen to have one. Thinking of you. How about that? Let's just make a thinking of you card. I can stamp it on a scrap piece of white here that I have. let's see. How about the postage stamp? I'm telling you, this is on the fly. Oh, that is so incredibly crooked. Let's do this again. Have you been, Diane, have you been to Lady & Sons? Oh my. If you have not been to Lady & Sons, you need to go to Lady & Sons. It's an amazing restaurant. I don't think the wait is what it used to be. When we went, we had to like stand in line. Like we had to stand in like 3 different lines to get in. But it was worth it. Well worth it. Let me tell you. Okay, so that was the postage stamp. I think that's what it's called. Punch. And this Thinking of You is also from that Happy Thoughts stamp set. Look at that. How about that? You got a twofer today, and we did 2 cards. I'm not usually that ambitious. We'll put a couple more. Just because I like these sequins. Not that you can really see them very well in there, but... Okay, there you go. We got 2 cards. Where's the first one? Here's the first one. This is like a simple stamper, right? And then here's the other one. Okay, so I'm digging this one. Oh, they don't have a buffet? Oh, well. It was on Sunday, so they might have it. Maybe it's just on Sunday? I don't remember. I mean, I do remember that it was on Sunday that we went. But anyway, so there you go. That's the Wild Roses background stamp. And the Happy Thoughts stamp set that goes with it. These are both in the January to June mini catalog. So, there you go. You can have fun playing with it too. Because of... Okay. Well, lots of things have happened because of COVID. At least they're still open. That's the good thing. So, all right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit today on this dreary Sunday in Georgia. Let's see. So it's still celebration. February 2nd, which is Tuesday, you can order the Hey Chick dies and the Hey Chick stamp set. And also the dies that go with the Hey Birthday Chick stamp. And, what else? Because it's celebration, if you spend $50, you get free product. And if you want to join my team during celebration, you get 200 sheets of DSP completely free in your starter kit. So your starter kits are $99 and you get $125 worth of product. If you want to know more about that, please ask me. I would love to tell you. 12 inches of snow. No, thank you. I will stay here where it's raining. I don't dig snow so much anymore. So, again, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions for me, please ask. I will attempt to answer them. Okay? I will see you guys later.